Couple of days ago, over 800 migrants in the UK lost their right to live and work in the UK because their sponsor's license got revoked. Now, I was not going to make a video around this when I got to, read about this news a couple of days ago because I felt I had created enough awareness for people who are looking at coming to the UK or those who are currently in the UK and are looking at switching into care visa. Now, this particular care home or care agency lost their license some days ago, and over 100 people. And I was even surprised, why did they have 100 people? And I just felt okay. It's one of those news of people losing their license. Then I just had to like post the news on my story, and I had two people who contacted me saying, "Oh, Daniel, thank you for sharing this. I was about to make some payments to the care agency who is going to give me a job with this particular care provider. I'm going to mention the name of the care provider shortly, and also share a video of people who recently got interviewed by Sky News and how they share their experience, their situation at the moment because of their sponsor's license that has just been revoked. And I think despite the fact that we create so much awareness and people saying, "Oh, why do you guys try to create videos like this to create tension?" But the truth is, so many people are still falling victim of this, particular situation. So yeah, we just felt I'm going to mention the name of the care home. I also had to check out this particular care home in on CQC website and discovered that they've not even gotten any good rating with the CQC. So I don't know why people keep applying to those care homes that don't have good CQC rating when it's already been a public knowledge that CQC rating is one of the most important thing when it comes to care homes or care agency still retaining on holding on to their license. I really don't understand why people are making this mistake. Anyway, now this particular care home that recently lost their license is called Renaissance Personnel. This care home is located in Brighton. So if you're looking at applying for a care sponsorship, or there's an agent speaking to you right now that this particular care home is giving out license or visa sponsorship, I think it's time for you to run because this particular license, and I really don't understand how care homes have got over 100 employee. I really can't understand because yeah, we understand that caregivers are of high demand, but this particular person, if you, I'm going to share a video shortly now, and these people paid over £19,000 to get this sponsorship. Many of them came from Pakistan, Zimbabwe, and other countries like that. And they sold all of their properties to get into this country through the care route. And one of the guys that was interviewed in the video I'll share shortly said he only did 4 shifts throughout the entire month of June. And I'm like, how? Like, how are you going to live on 4 shifts throughout the entire month to pay bills? And some of them have still got like debts they're servicing back in their home country. Now, okay, I'm just going to share with you guys the video so you get to listen to the interview. Then I'll also share some of the important things you need to note when it comes to getting visa sponsorship, especially in the care sector here in the United Kingdom.
Brighton from Pakistan last year after he was promised a job as a carer. But their futures here are under threat. The company he came to work for has had its licence to sponsor foreign workers revoked by the Home Office. It means if they stay, Mohammed, his wife and children will be in Britain illegally.
They were having the dream that, okay, we will move to the UK, we will have great education. Now they are worried that, Baba, what we will do? Always we will be going here, there, and now we don't have any way.
He paid more than £19,000 to an agent and then received visa documents and a job offer from Renaissance personnel. But when he arrived, Renaissance had no care work for him.
Please come to second floor.
With no income, he begged for an admin job in the office, but hasn't been paid for months. And he's not alone. He says dozens of worried foreign workers joined a Zoom call hosted by company boss Dennis Mawadzi, who explained the loss of sponsorship licence. Many, like Fajar, are getting desperate. Renaissance has barely given him any shifts since he arrived over a year ago, despite promising him full-time work.
I only worked for a few days, like 3-4 days in last June, and after that I have not got any work.
It means he hasn't been able to pay his parents back the £20,000 they were illegally charged for his visa.
Home Office sent us, asked us to leave the country, then we have to leave the country, and everything we pay will be demolished.
Time's running out for you. You have to find another sponsor, leave the country, or you remain here illegally.
If we don't find some new sponsor, it will be a very too much big problem.
You'll be
for
here
us.
illegally?
Yeah, illegally.
Renaissance has been accused of recruiting over 100 foreign staff without enough work to offer them. Mohammed says the company has already lost contact with many people it sponsored to come here.
They have disappeared.
Into the UK?
In the UK,
And what are they doing?
they may be doing cash jobs, or maybe they are involved some other activities.
This worker, who we're calling Anabia, says she and her husband intend to stay no matter what, and haven't told her husband's employer that his visa as her dependent may no longer be valid. You'd rather stay here illegally than go back to Pakistan?
Yeah. I don't think we will be able to go back to the Pakistan, because there isn't anything in Pakistan for us. We have sold our house, we sold our furniture, everything. We have given everything for coming here. So we will do everything to survive here.
Brighton and Hove Council had been paying Renaissance to provide carers for people in their homes. A spokesperson told us they had 6 clients placed with Renaissance, have paused new referrals and are reviewing any potential risks. The carers that are getting work are looking after some of the most vulnerable people in society. Are vulnerable people being put at risk, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. They are not trained. We don't have those equipments where you can check that manual handling training, etc. Okay, we don't have any fire safety training.
Dennis Mowadzi's lawyers say they'll be challenging the decision to revoke the sponsorship licence, adding, "Our client denies all allegations and refutes the claim that they've hired more foreign staff than they had hours to allocate. They say all staff will be fully paid," adding, "We understand the concern raised regarding allegations that staff members paid agents for certificates of sponsorship through Renaissance. Upon becoming aware of such incidents, Renaissance promptly involves relevant authorities. They say we provide comprehensive safety and sensitivity training, and add that the allegation of losing contact with our workers is not true." There are serious questions for the Home Office too, why it allowed Renaissance to bring over so many migrants before realising what was happening.
Was issuing the sponsorship to the companies, on which grounds they have issued such a huge amount when they were not having clients.
Under the previous government, the Home Office refused to comment. The new government told us they're working hard to support care workers into alternative jobs when their sponsor has had their licence removed. As things stand, though, more than 100 people...
Because if you listen from, the interview you just watched, you'll see that this Renaissance Personnel Limited is in Brighton, and at the moment, they've just lost their license, and all of the over 100 people who currently have been sponsored by this organization has also been given 60 days notice by the Home Office to get another sponsor, or they have to leave the UK, or some of them have to live in the United Kingdom illegally, which is not really a good thing. So I started doing a little bit of research to check out this particular company on CQC website. And as you can see on CQC website, it says that we have not inspected this service yet. So if you're looking for a care visa or a care sponsorship, please remember to are given the the organization's name. Go on CQC website, type the organization's name, and you get to see their rating on CQC website. Because if they have not been inspected, there's high possibility that their license might be revoked. They might not meet the CQC requirement. So why not just save yourself the headache and make sure that you are looking out for organizations. So if you're currently working with any particular agency or care home, you want to go on CQC website now and check out their rating on CQC. And the thing is that even if your care home has a good CQC rating today, the inspection is being done, I think annually or biannually. I can't really remember now. Now, you need to ensure that you're constantly still looking out for your care homes rating if they're actually meeting up with CQC guidelines. But this is really important. Imagine having to get your license revoked. I know lots of people, even those that are close to me, that recently lost their license in the care space. And for some of them, the way we're able to solve this particular situation is, and this is what I think most people on the care visa and you're working with a care home, this is what you need to do now, is to start looking out for visa sponsorship roles within the NHS. And the good thing is that because you're already on a care visa, you are not going to be bound by the recent rule and policies for care workers. So even though you're moving to a different sponsor, you can still, your partner, your children can still move with you into that particular visa. So I think people on care visa, I know not everybody cannot work with the NHS, but I think it's actually high time we started looking out for, healthcare assistant roles within the NHS and get sponsored by them, really. But it's really sad how much people are actually losing this sponsorship and having to like start afresh, start looking out for roles, going for interviews all over again. It's really important. It's sad, really, and I think people willing to appear. So if you have anybody who is trying to, apply for care worker role with this particular agency mentioned in the video, and also, the one I just shared their details on the screen shortly, please tell them it's time to stop that particular application because the care home has just recently lost their license, and these care agencies are really charging 19,000. That's a lot of money to pay for a care agency. That's like your annual earning before tax. I don't know. Anyway, people are really desperate, but yeah, that's really the situation of things at the moment. So if you have any other care home or any other care agencies that you're aware of that have recently lost their license, please state in the comment section. You might be helping someone avoid making the biggest mistake of their life. Please state if you have any other care home or care agencies that recently lost their license or their sponsor, because some of these agencies might still be defrauding people with those care homes that have even lost their license. Please state in the comment section. That will really be helpful. So if you find this video informative or insightful, please click on the like button. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.